All right. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Cool pink jacket, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
My daughter would love
yes,
that.
For Dorothy, yes.
That's right.
Never
That's
too
right.
old for pink, right?
That's right.
Never too old to wear pink.
I agree.
So, you ready for the 3-day holiday?
Yeah, I think we're ready. I mean, as a city, I know we're ready.
Yes.
And I know personally I'm ready also.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But on that note, yes, the city's definitely ready. We are expecting a lot of visitors into our city, as I think everybody's prepared for this very hot weekend, and thankfully it'll be in the 70s around here, which means everybody's going to want to come into our beautiful village. So we have extra porta potties already stationed at the beach. We have extra dumpsters and extra pickup. We have weekend staff. So the city is definitely prepped and ready to go for a very busy weekend. So be prepared, because I do anticipate that we will have a lot of visitors coming into the village.
Yeah, and if you're going out of town, if you're going to go inland, just be aware, because you can leave here and it'd be 70 degrees and you drive 45 minutes at 107.
Correct.
So just be careful. If you're heading out of the village and you're heading inland, bring some water, bring the appropriate clothes, bring your sunscreen.
Yes.
There is a heat advisory for the inland areas over the weekend, so please be careful.
Hydrate, definitely hydrate, and sunblock, absolutely. And then just in a couple of weekends, and hopefully we will have some great weather in a couple of weekends for the Sandcastle event.
That's exciting, the Great Sandcastle Contest.
I know, I'm excited for it. That's just such a wonderful event.
Yeah.
And I think
When is that? What date is that?
Oh, thank you. It's on Saturday, September 17th.
Okay, great.
And you can start as early as 8 a.m. and judging begins around noon. And then awards will be handed out around 2 p.m. So yes, Saturday, September 17th. Mark your calendars either to build your own castle or come and see all the wonderful sandcastles.
Pretty amazing stuff, actually. Yeah.
I look forward to it every year, so that's exciting. And then just as a reminder, we just talked about our 3-day weekend and that we're kind of also ready for some downtime. That means that the City Hall non-essential services are closed on Monday as an observed holiday, but as always, our police, ambulance, all of our safety is open 24/7. So that's just a friendly reminder on that end.
Yeah, and
so,
if you need something, you can call the police dispatch. Don't call 911 if it's not an emergency, but if you need something, just call police dispatch and they can get you in touch with the appropriate departments.
Exactly. And as always, Chip and I always have our cell phones, so we're ready to go.
That's right.
And that's what I have.
Okay. I don't have much more, just a couple little notes. So our next steering committee meeting for the Design Traditions Project will be Friday the 9th, so a week from today, here in City Hall chambers. These are public meetings. Now we're inviting the public to come and observe and make comments if they'd like. We have a Zoom option as well.
Great.
There'll be agendas going up in the normal locations around town here, post office. We'll get those up ahead of time, but it's next Friday. We're going to start early. We're going to start at 8 a.m. We're going to do a long session, 8 to noon, because we need to get through that strategy paper that we worked on last time, which is sort of explaining what the strategy is for the bigger project, and we're going to do that and bring that to the community October 3rd at our next community meeting at Carpenter Hall. So that'll be another evening meeting with the community October 3rd. So pencil that in on your calendars. There'll be invites going out for that relatively soon. Awesome. The other thing I wanted to touch on, just remind for everyone, so we have our draft wireless ordinances that are available for public review right now. They're on our website. There's 3 ordinances covering different types of wireless facilities. We also have the application checklists. So what these are is the requirements for whatever type of facility you're applying for, the materials you have to give us, maps, plans, drawings, coverage, proof of actually needing to have a wireless facility. So all that's part of the package as well, and that's on our website as well.
Great.
Right now the plan is to be at the September 14th Planning Commission. That is essentially just a workshop though. It's discussion, review, comments on the drafts. And I just want to reinforce that we're still very early in the process. These are all drafts.
So no decision?
No decisions being made on September
No
14th. Thanks for that question. Yeah, no decisions being made. If I seem a little, perplexed here, I've heard some sentiments that the city's not listening, and I just want to reassure people that that's not true. Like I say, we're still early in the process. We are listening. This is a complicated topic governed by state and federal law. We certainly set out and continue to set out with the intention of having the most protective set of ordinances we can to protect the aesthetic character of the village. So I do want to reassure everyone of that. We've received a lot of good feedback so far since the ordinances went out about a week and a half ago, and we are taking all that into account.
Great.
We're not so arrogant to think that we're going to get it right the very first time. But with complicated ordinances, that's why you have these workshops. If we need to make it better, if we need to change something, we will.
Great.
That's how the process is meant to work, and that's why it is a process. It's not write an ordinance and then adopt it. You go through the whole public process. So we want that feedback. Again, our goal is to have the most protective ordinance we can get. I would encourage anyone, if you have thoughts, feedback, comments, come let me know, or let us know, you or Chip or whoever, but we want to hear them. I mean, I'm available for a coffee. If you want to go grab a coffee, my treat, I'll take you out for a coffee. We can talk about it. You can send me an email, give me a phone call. We can have a Zoom meeting. If you don't want to meet in person, we can go for a walk, whatever you want. But we really are here to listen.
Right.
If people are concerned about it and they're just talking amongst themselves and they don't talk to us, I mean, the whole point of good governance is having that conversation. And we are here. And if you've met with me before, I'm a good listener, and I'm definitely willing to admit if we didn't get something right. So let's have that conversation and use the process for what it's meant to do, is to get the best set of regulations for our village that we can.
Great.
And I mean that sincerely. I mean, some of the groups, like the formal community group, Stop Cell Phone Towers in Carmel neighborhoods, we had a good conversation. So thank you to them for chatting with me, and I'm open to talk with anybody. So I kind of rambled on with that, but I just want to put it out there sincerely that we are here to listen.
Yeah.
And we really do want to make these the best regulations we can for the
Great.
village.
So if I heard you,
Yep.
this is what I heard.
Okay.
No decision is being made.
Correct.
Draft ordinance and all that good stuff is up on our website, and I'll encourage that we put that in the Friday letter as well, the link to it, again, so everyone has access and can see these documents.
Yeah.
And we're here to listen. You're here to listen. We want the
Absolutely.
feedback.
Absolutely.
But in order for us to consider anything, we need the feedback from our community. And I think that's what's wonderful with all of our big projects, is that we are trying to get the information out so that we can hear from our community. So
Yeah, and if we have to change course, we will.
correct.
Absolutely.
So great. That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
That, like you said, we're here to listen, whether Brandon, Chip, we're here to listen to the feedback. So please make contact if you have some
Absolutely.
feedback, comments, questions. We are here for that.
Yep, and that's all I have.
Awesome. Okay, well, I think we have one more thing. We forgot to say hi to
Oh,
Chip's
hi, Chip's mom. All
And
right.
with that, yes, please be careful this weekend.
Yeah, please do.
Hydrate. It's going to be hot out there. And then if you stay in town, it's going to be a little bit busy, I anticipate. So
Yeah.
just be kind and be patient, because I think we're going to have another busy weekend.
Yep.
So
All
with
right.
that, take good care.